UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, this fighter has read the Marquess of Queensberry rules cover to cover. Truly one of the best boxers we have in the UFC today, and he works everything off of that jab.
Oh, yeah, the jab is what got him to the show. He is just a phenomenal boxer, and John, I love you throwing out the Queensberry rules in the walkout for this man because he signifies everything that is boxing. He's a guy that loves the sport. He wanted to take boxing on his back and bring it to mixed martial arts and show that it is as an effective form of combat as anything else. He said, I'll walk away from an Olympic opportunity to take my sport into the octagon and show that we are the best fighters in the world. And he's done that to this point in the UFC.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
This is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Leving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 157 pounds. Fighting out of Newcastle, England, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round one is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is. And this guy is as high-level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Nice punch there.
And there comes the separation now. Flush right hand is true. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. And they separate. He blocks the shot.
Nice body kick.
And he landed the right hand there. And he comes through with a big knee.
right hand punch to the clinch.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai plum. Knee to the body.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Lee. And they separate. Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried to just shoot a blind shot and got defended as you would expect him to.
He closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Relax. Keep your hands up.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. We got a fight, folks.
Not only will this affect his ability to stand, but he can't really set down on his punches and he won't generate the power that he normally generates because he can't really get heavy on his leg.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Doubling up on the jab. Head kick attempt, unable to find the target.
Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee.
Nice strike.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Got the single collar tie. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch him punch, I just put a smile on my face. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Lee gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Muay Thai plum. Just misses with the left hook. The right hook to the body. Lee gets stung by that leg kick. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, he gets the... Hey! Finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Those body shots are starting to add up. You can't take too many more of those. What I'm looking for you now is wrestling. If he comes close,
all right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks. Nice kick. Real quick leg kick.
And continues with the inside leg kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Lee's got the tie clinch. Let's see what he can do. Big head kick.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. And a knee.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Single collar tie now.
Oh, nice. Nice. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. All right, single collar tie now.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch. Big punch lands through the middle. Rotates the lock and throws it way through the air. What a massive take.
Making all these shots count.
Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Nice moving punch. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Big kick lands.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Over and over. You come up, you go down. Another takedown land.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Oh, what a shot to the body. His opponent left in.
He's trying to keep the poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, straight right. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Lee goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
Come on, let's go, do something.
Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the upkick, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
Lee's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
job that round. Your striking looks beautiful.
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets on?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it in the line as we start to approach the end of the fight. Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Look at the turtle in that kick.
Oh, flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange.
Caught the kick.
Oh,
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
oh, big knee.
An uppercut landed. Oh, big head kick lands.
That's how you defend the single leg. Lee's knee to the body, that one was blocked. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
He loaded up right there, too.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more. Whoa! Oh, collar tie.
Left hand punch in the clinch. He can barely stand.
Hands high, hands high.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
How good is that right hand?
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Nice 1-2 there. Working out of that southpaw stance. Got clipped with the right hand. Oh, big knee!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very
That's
bad.
it.
He's up. What a performance!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout.